Welcome back to Two Rail Fans. We were hoping to be showing off some layout lighting today. We are going to show off this product, the ESU SignalPilot, but we ran into a little snag in wiring the buildings on our layout. So we had our SignalPilot programmed, and we had previously purchased some of these LED strips that have the resistor in here. And these are advertised for use on model railroads. Worked fine, hooked up to the old DC controller, and I think it has to do with where that resistor is in here. You can see, I'll hold this to the side, that started to heat up and melt. So we unhooked that, and I thought it had to do with something that was hooking up incorrectly. So you want to hold that up? So I hooked up one of these mini LEDs. I had a resistor on it. It's not on there right now. Worked just fine. So what we ended up getting for the time being are some of these LEDs that David has here. And we're going to kind of demo this product for you guys today. I'm sure a lot of people haven't used this. And it's the ESU SignalPilot. There's 16 outputs on here. And initially we had planned on doing some more old school controls with the lighting on the layout, but since we're going a little more complex, we figured we'd give this product a try. You can control various signals on the layout. You can control turnouts with this, and you can control any kind of lighting. You can also use different effects, and we're going to demo those for you guys in a little bit. You do need a programmer to program this. And to hook it up, you can use an external power source. So we're actually using one of our old controllers so that we're not draining power from our system. And you'll see right here there's two inputs for the power for the unit, and then two for the signal for the track. And here are all the outputs down here on the bottom. The first thing to do when you're setting up the SignalPilot, you want to go to Programmer, and you can see all the different kinds of signals here that you can set up on here. And basically all you do is figure out what you want. Like right here I selected these neon lights, and you just click on it and drag it over to the connection on the screen. Once you've set up the different outputs, you can set up different effects over here. You can have power on delay, power off delay, some timeouts. You can have the option to connect the outputs to the ground. Here's the menu with the different effects on it. And you can even set up random switching. And this is one of the things that we're going to try on our layout, is having some of the lights randomly turn off and turn on. Seems like a good way to have some good lighting changes without having to actively change it. You guys are getting a rare look underneath our layout. Not much to see here, a little dust maybe. Obviously this will be mounted to the underside of our bench work. Just have it hanging down here to make the demo a little easier. And we have 8 LEDs hooked up here. And of course these LEDs are going to look kind of funny when they're recorded on a video. So David, could you toggle on number 1, which is just the dimmable headlight? There's only one light on there, by the way, and I know it looks a little funny on the video. Okay, go ahead and turn that one off. Let's turn on number 2, which has a flickering effect. It's called Firebox. And that Firebox effect, you turn that one off. Obviously a clear LED is not what you'd use to simulate this, but you can use different colors and simulate a campfire. Number 3, and turn that one on. It's just a single strobe. This may look on the video like there's more than one light on, but only one of these is coming on. Number 4 is a double strobe. Again, just one of these lights is on. It just looks a little funny on the video. Okay, turn that one off. Number 5 is flashlight. Okay, turn that off. Number 6 is supposed to be a neon light. Number 7 is a single And then I think we already did single strobe. I don't know why I have that on there twice. And then number 8 is supposed to be a defective light. Is number 8 on? That's supposed to simulate a defective fluorescent light burning out. So you guys can see just from the lighting effects alone, this is a very versatile piece of equipment to have on the layout. And again, I think we're going to use this to control our turnouts, and we don't have any signal lights yet, but we're going to have some signals. And this is going to help us get some pretty cool lighting effects around the layout. We've already mentioned that since we don't have a huge layout, we'd like to put some time and effort into the lighting elements and kind of make that one of our big things on the layout, and this is going to really help us. So in a couple days, hopefully we'll have an update up. We'll see how long it takes, but again, we're going to have to remove all of those other lights that we had installed in the buildings and put these new lights up there, but I think it's a good thing we caught that before we had the entire layout wired. So you can see behind us, it's kind of in disarray right now. Buildings are moved, we've got some roads that we're painting and so forth. But when we do have the layout up and running with the buildings in a couple days, we'll kind of give a walkthrough with what we ended up doing for the different effects and so forth. I think that's all we have for you guys today, though. If you could, please subscribe to our channel and support us, and leave a like and a comment. We appreciate all the feedback we get.
You are very cool if you subscribe, and you are very uncool if you do not.
Anyway, I appreciate all the support, and until next time,
Signing off.